This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/ondeck.
Welcome to On Deck. I'm Matt Harris, and today I am back in Toronto with my good friend Andy Walker of LabRats fame,
hello.
of @ fame, on the LabRats set. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Are you happy to be back from Las Vegas? You were there for like 11 days. You must be like tired.
Tired, yes, but sad. I
You
love
love
Vegas.
Las- oh,
I
you
love
love Vegas.
Vegas. I was there for 4 days. I was with my friends, New Year's Eve, get a little gambling, have a good time, and then I had to come with you punks and shoot some CS. I could have done another 4 days at the spa at the CS
You
Caesars.
are some crazy man.
I'm telling you.
Well, let's talk about the numbers because we have some good results here.
Yeah.
Over 180 pieces of content. You got to be happy with that.
That's fantastic.
150 ats. I got my cheat sheet here.
As general manager, that's a high value for my return on investment.
Exactly. I think every piece costs us like 20 bucks or something like that to produce. But 150 ats.
88 actually.
88 bucks?
$88.
You actually worked it
Yeah,
out?
I worked it
There's
out.
General Manager Andy talking right there. So, yeah, 150 ads, 15 Gadget TVs, 11 on decks, 7 Sexy Techs, and 4 LabRats. So that's pretty cool.
It's like more than 180 pieces of content.
Now, I know the answer of this before I ask, but what was your favorite piece? I'm guessing something you did.
Yeah, of course it was.
The
It was
skydiving?
Smart Soup.
Smart Soup, what was
Yeah,
that?
it's like, smart packaging from
Yeah.
Fulton Innovation. You put soup on the stove and it says, "Hey stove, make me warm."
Yeah.
Or the Honey Nut Cheerios box like lights up with the bee and that sort of thing on the smart shelf.
Oh, isn't that cool?
That's cool.
Now, how'd you like skydiving?
Love skydiving.
Did you get hurt at all, or were you okay?
No, I was fine. One of our folks had a little injury.
Little injury, but...
Hey, it's skydiving, right? Skydiving indoors.
Yes.
But, that's the way it goes.
Okay, well, shifting gears into 2011, we're now back at the grind. We have something kind of cool to announce with the new functionality of our site, right?
Yeah,
It's this answer feature. Now, you've always been able to ask questions. How does this answer-ask thing work?
Well, so we have this feature called Ask, and the idea is to be able to ask any question that you have about technology, right? And because we're focusing on the mobile lifestyle, lots of questions coming up is the iPad and the iPhone and Android and that sort of thing, so we'll answer those. If you go on the site, you click on Ask a Question, you can enter your question, and then within, a couple of days, a day, sometimes hours, you get a response. So we built that, we launched it just before December. And all of a sudden, these zillions of questions coming up, and so we're trying to get on top of those, and realize that we can't stay on top of them all by ourselves. We're trying. But so we opened up the ability for you guys out there in Butterscotch land to come on, register on the site, and answer these questions. Use your expertise, show off how much you know about tech, especially if you're an expert in Android or iPhone or one of those mobile things, or even if you don't think you are. But an expert is defined as a person that knows one more thing than the person next to him.
Absolutely.
Right. And so we're starting to build this community, people are going to help each other and that sort of thing. So you just have to zip on over to butterscotch.com, click on that, ask a question, and then and make sure you register too. That's an important part of it.
Now, the cool functionality of it is as well is that there might be multiple answers to one single question, correct?
That's right. Yeah.
And then is it the community then that votes which is the best answer for that question?
Yeah. So for example, one person could answer, and then somebody come along and go, I got a better answer than that. I got more information, so they could add their answer.
Or there's been an update to the software or something that you have to kind of adjust on the fly.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So you could just say, you just basically are going to recommend, as you go through the questions and answers, you can actually recommend an answer. So this is the best answer. If you're the one asking the question, you can say which is the best answer, and it nominates it, and it basically raises it to the top.
Well, so you say any question gets an answer, mostly tech related. So I could go on there and say, are the Boston Bruins going to win the Stanley Cup? And you'd have to answer that.
We'd answer that question, perhaps not to your satisfaction.
No, I consider myself the hockey expert of the group. So could I answer that question?
You could if you wanted to.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're more than welcome to answer any question that gets popped up in there. We have issued some crazy questions. Some people are saying, "What's my name?" Well, I think with Stacy, one of our folks, said, "Your name is Isaac."
And if it's not,
And
it
if
should
it's
be.
not, it should
Yeah,
be. Exactly,
absolutely.
Right? So, there's some tongue cheek. We have some fun with it too. But really, it's a utility designed for the community to help the community get answers to their tech questions. If we have a video tutorial, and we have 4,000 pieces of video on butterscotch.com now, if we have a tutorial we know will answer your question, we'll actually link it or post it and that sort of thing to help you kind of navigate through the rich resource that is butterscotch.com.
Well, as I am an employee of butterscotch.com, which is a technology website, I think this is a technology question. Andy Walker, can I have a raise?
The answer is no, not right now.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
But ask me again later.
Okay, sounds good. Magic 8 Ball, Outlook does not look good.
That's right.
All right, well, for everything we've spoken about, go to butterscotch.com. Andy Walker, thank you for being on deck.
Matt Harris, thank you for letting me be on your deck.
Kind of. This is actually your deck, truth be told.
Well, that's true.
All right, well, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/ondeck.